Alrighty, what is up here, YouTube? How we doing? Just let me have a little quick bite of my ice cream. There we go. Still cold, but that's how ice cream is supposed to be. Anyways, I got a doozy for you. So, I'm playing a little bit of TSB and more games before Saturday arrives. I officially somewhat start working on Saturday. I start setting up my schedule, getting used to my work environment, yada yada yada, seeing what we can do and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. The other good news, my good friend Jay, on the 30th is his birthday of this month. It is currently June 4th. On the 30th, he's planning on giving away fully new PC setups. Monitor, keyboard, mouse, gaming rig, entire thing, including its RAM and other stuff. And I said, yes, I'll take it. Because he offered me it. Now, he's giving away two. Which is absolutely amazing, and I'm taking up that offer, man. So I'll take it. So I won't have to deal with this hunk of junk anymore. You rotten piece of shit. I hope you rot in a graveyard full of scrap. Anyways, on to the main topic of this video. Teamers. You guessed it, more teamers in TSB, and as well as just a whole lot of other stuff too. So, alright, get this. So, let me give y'all a little bit of a backstory. So, I was just getting on normally, just trying to play the game, get more kills and whatnot, etc., etc. I run into these two losers, JJ Delay and Bodo whatever. And they were both bacons, just teaming on random people. Now, it was a 2K in a 900 kill. The 900 kill was clearly an ult account, which you guys would understand, right? Ult accounts are just one other crazy thing, yada yada yada. So they tried to infinite black flash me when I just tried to 1v1 one of them. It didn't really go well for them, and it was some pretty crazy bullshit, I'll tell you that. Like, my whole server was getting up in there. Now, they decided to also call in a third member, or at least that third member, aka Appa, that's his name, referencing the Sky Bison from Avatar. And he decided to help JJ and his friend Bodo, and basically making it a 3v3. Now then, I'm friends with a few people that are exploiters. TSB, do not ban me for this. My exploiter friend joined me to help me. I didn't ask him, I didn't tell him to join me, he just joined and helped. I didn't ask for his help. It's his own issue, and whatnot. So I played it cool. let them be and whatnot. So, yeah. Then they all like left, and towards the end, you guys will see JJ turned on his own scripts, teleporting to me before suddenly leaving, apparently, which you guys will see in the video. But anywho, enough yapping. I got more teaming vids to cover later in the future. So anyways, other than that, be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get the channel to 1K subscribers if you guys could kindly please do so. Other than that, enjoy the chaos that is to come. Bye-bye.
You don't need to. To fall own what you own. You don't need to fall what you own in your own flow. You don't need to fall what you own. You don't need to fall what you own in your own flow.
Boy, you got me tripping, got me falling. Boy, you got me tripping, got me falling. Boy, you got me tripping, got me falling. Falling, falling,
Alrighty, before this video ends, I just want to say Happy Men's Mental Awareness Month. I know everyone is going through all their struggles, everyone's going through whatever they're going through, family member loss, basically mental illness, depression, etc., etc. I'm wishing everyone here the best day of their life that they can have, as well as my life to have the best life as I can. We're all going through struggles that no one else knows about, or some people do know about. I just want to make that clear that everyone here is supportive with you, and we are with you. May God be with you all. And I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Bye-bye.